Hey, Bucks here. So, heavyweights on the day. I hope it's in the heavyweight roll. Let's go through the 95s on their, markets today, basically. We'll see what they're at. We'll see the cards overall, analyze them, fertilize them, and overall, that doesn't sound good, does it? I was going for the rhyme, but you know what? Sometimes in the things when they're out your mouth, you realize you want them back, and that was kind of one of them. All right, so they are in the block. It does look like they are in the re-roll. If there's they came out like 20 minutes ago, and there is just over 10 of them. Sad, sad. Rob Avenstein here. We have a right tackle that's 6'8". Woo, woo, like that. Now that's a heavyweight, right? 328. Nice long arms, long arm of the Ram right there. That's kind of like endgame, right? That's Ram's endgame tackle right there. His speed and agility a little low though. I kind of like guys that are faster because the Lane Johnson archetypes have saved me so many points because that's oftentimes what I use my offensive linemen for. Because really they don't block, right? If there's two of them on one defender, they're just like having a good old time, chilling, letting them split the double team. Then I throw an interception because of the 4-second pass rush. Even with a 2-man pass rush, it's awful. And then I just got to get the offensive lineman to chase down the guy who picks the ball off. So, trash card for that purpose. Pretty good though for your Rams theme team. All right, next up on the looks, Eddie Goldman. I would buy them right now because it looks like that pack odds are kind of low on these things. We'll see. I'm gonna roll 70,000 training worth of it and see what we get. He's 318 at 96 block shed. He is a prototypical run stuffer, but there's no reason to have a card like this when you got guys that can both rush the passer really well and have the same block shed. The weight, if you really want somebody thick, you get the Hainsworth. You can get does Pierce have a high card? Isn't he like 360? Pierce has got a probably pretty big thick card, but thickness doesn't really matter in this year's game. At least current gen, next gen could be different because I noticed weight matters a lot more. At least with running backs there. Weight matters with running back in current gen, but it matters way more in next gen. Sherman 242 heavyweight. I think they wanted a fullback, and you can only run so many Ricards. But he has a very well statted fullback. I don't think he air trucks though at 242, right? Don't you have to be 246 to be air trucking? I might be wrong on that, but I thought it is 246 for the air truck. Let me know if I'm right or wrong there. But overall, 96 lead block, impact, run block. He's a little on the, you can just throw my favorite one right now is Corey Dillon. My favorite fullback. If you compare the two, look at those stats, and then I'll show you what Corey Dillon's at. The 91 Corey Dillon, which is I'm a main team. I'm running a Niners theme team at the moment, but I think I'm going to go back down to 25 Niners and run with the God Squad with all great players at different positions, and then there's 25 backing them up. Whoops. So that's one Sherman. My bad. Corey Dillon was the one I actually want to look at. Right, he's 91 speed with 92 lead block. So you do get a few points in lead block, but you're sacrificing 7 speed. But he's still 92 lead block, 92 impact block at 225. And it's not like your fullback's going to be out there blowing dudes over. That's not how this game works, right? You're not going to hit Deion Sanders and put him on his ass like IRL. So you might as well get somebody that's fast. And 90 awareness is very good at that level too. So he's going to be performing about as well as any of them. The catching in this guy's a little low though. So regardless, I'm using that as the best budget fullback in the game. If you don't use Corey Dillon as your main halfback, that is your guy. We got to go to the rest of the heavyweights. I want to show them off before I pull. You'd be like, hey, what are you doing? Why are you taking so time to get to the heavyweight pack pulls? I think I'm y'all it's like going into a test, right? You didn't study for it. There's pain ahead. You're gonna be finishing at the same time as the smartest kid in class because you just don't know the answers. And it's kind of what I'm looking at right now. I'm staring down the barrel of a test that I don't want to take because those rerolls, they're gonna cost me. Okay, so Shaq Mason, we talked about this last night. Overall, a pretty solid card, right, at 310, but it's an offensive lineman. How much do they really matter? D Ford off the edge. The Niners, once again, getting more cards. I don't understand why. It's just heavyweight. It's like a basic promo, yet they still give more Niners cards. It's wild to me how this team keeps getting upgrades, even though they're by far the best theme team. Maybe being one of the best, franchises of all time has its benefits, right? It makes sense that 49ers would be there with a high-end theme team because of their history of success, their recent success too. Weird. Doesn't remind me of any other franchise, does it? Finesse move, power move, a block shed, 87 speed. I do like other guys, especially edge rushers. We got that. He's like 400K right now, and he will go down in price. But that's absurd. Do not buy D4 to that price. So I think that's it, right? Was that 5 of them? Rob's off the block now. All the Rob's been bought up. Eddie Goldman, Sherman, Shaq, and Ford. So overall, those are the heavyweights we're pulling for. I think their price are going to rise because it does seem like the pack odds are pretty bad. I do not like that they do not have odds on these rolls. There is no reason, though, not to have it other than greed, right? Other than the business doesn't want to show off the odds of the lottery, which is absolutely stupid in my mind. There's no reason, like, we're not going to pull this less, right? Unless they have some sort of stats to say, hey, we put odds on packs, people pull less. Are they really making less money year over year? I feel like EA would come out and say in there, hey, man, Madden struggled this year. Lane Johnson, sweet, 89. That's exactly what we thought we were going to get, right? That's basically what's going on with our life at the moment. I just do this to show you guys how awful these packs truly are. And to tell you guys not to do it yourselves, because this is rough. 89 again. Sweet. Appreciate it, bros. All right, let's try once more. 89 overall heavyweight player, 6,000 training. And what do we get? 89 overall. These things quick sell for 3,600. So I'm losing 2,400 per roll right now. Sweet, bro, chacho. Real sweet. Man. This is sadder than looking in the mirror. 90 overall. Still a big freaking L. Let's try for some more. Let's sip our happy juice while we get sad. Hey, profit. Look at that. One profitable one. All right. We're in the money now, boys. We're getting hot. Now they need a new pair of shoes. Need a new 95 overall. Right? Like, does EA not know? Like, their whole gambling thing came to a head when they put that shit into Star Wars. I gotta freaking swore. When they put that stuff into Star Wars and they made everybody angry, right? When you make everybody angry, that's not good for business. These heavyweight rolls and making those 95s super expensive, they're gonna go up in price, right? Maybe they'll go down, I don't know. But when you anger your audience, that makes them wanna, throw stuff more and get angry and tear and rip and not play our game and start up freaking protests. When you do stuff like this, when you nuke the odds so badly out of these rolls, where like it returns like 70% of your training per roll. This stuff needs to be put in like a casino, right? This stuff, the return on odds needs to be like 95 to 98. Because, obviously the house always gets their VIG. But why is it not better? Why do we not have better odds on these packs? Makes no sense to me. I'm out, dude. I had, 2 pulls that were profitable? Let's see how much I put on it. So I started with 70K. Let's see how much I ended up with. 50,000. Yeah. Did I say 70% right there? Well, pretty close. So, that's life, right? This is literally EA. This is why you get so many angry consumers. Let's see, if I pulled 195, if I pulled one of those 95s, what would I have ended with? Let me take a look at my training spreadsheet. I don't know the training off the top of my head because why memorize something you can look up? I think Albert Einstein said that. 25K. So if one of these guys turned into a 95, I would have broke even. That's that. I'm not going to use any of these cards, right? Gonna quick sell them. Take my L. And that's it for the video for heavyweights today. All I wanted to do is go through that. Oh yeah, today's objectives that you need to do to get that card, as you're doing the daily stuff. Don't forget about this. 300 rushing yards today. Shouldn't be too hard. Unless, there's certain solos you can just run to get that Mud Heroes badge for that 95. But so that's your daily free 95 progress, along with all the other, Mud Hero stuff. All right, thanks for watching Call to Action. I'll see you tomorrow.